When's the next trailer?
Screw this.
Look, I get it. We all want GTA 6, right? You've seen the comment sections in any kind of video, and usually the top comment punchline will be X thing happened before GTA 6, or X thing came out before GTA 6. Because, I mean, the last game that Rockstar's put out is Red Dead Redemption 2. And if you still play Red Dead Online, I am so sorry for your loss. Genuinely, you deserve one of those purple hearts that people get in the army when they sustain like grievous bodily injuries. And the only reason I know about the purple heart is because there's an achievement for it in Call of Duty World at War where you get killed by the same sniper like 20 times. But my point is, when there's hype around a video game, a lot of people, they can't really wait. They'll speculate, or they'll go to the extent and even start leaking stuff. I mean, a great example here is Valve, the monolithic company that for some reason cannot count to 3 to save their life. Like, this is how comedic it is, right? Okay, so Left 4 Dead 2, Team Fortress 2, Dota 2, and then Gabe Newell has 2 yachts. Like, I do not know what is wrong with that company that they cannot count to 3. I mean, to be fair, in that case, I can say with absolute certainty that we will be getting Half-Life 3 before Bloodborne comes out on PC. Now, GTA is special because there are so many games out there and they have a shelf life of around 2 days. This could be like, you know, indie games. The new buzzword at the minute right now is friend slop. I do like how you could apply the word slop to basically anything. Dark Souls, roll slop. Doom the Dark Ages, parry slop.
Slop is a roguelike item. If you append it to the end of a word, it makes the previous word a genre.
Oh yeah, by the way, I'm going to put my hand up here. I invented the word slop. So, you know, whenever you use it, you're using a buzzword that was made up by a YouTuber that fell off about 4 years ago. So yeah, congratulations there. But yeah, there's so much stuff being released now, like, you know, video games, movies, TV shows. And it's like, if you don't consume it within the first week, you fell off. You're not with the in crowd. But if the thing never comes out, the hype for it technically never dies. Like, for example, with Half-Life 3. Like, for example, with GTA 6. I mean, okay, here's a great example. Hollow Knight Silksong. That was a game that was hyped up for basically 7 years straight. And then when the game came out, it ended up having a bigger player base than the original Hollow Knight. And that's exactly what's going to happen with GTA 6. And I think at the minute, we're in this vicious cycle of like, when a game comes out, people are disappointed by it. So the game that was announced like, you know, 5, 6, 7 years ago, your hype for that builds up even more. Or like on the other end of the spectrum, if a game comes out and it's really good, then you'll think to yourself, oh, that game that I was like really excited about, how's it going to beat this one? You know, a really good example here. How is GTA 6 going to beat Mind's Eye? Unironically, I don't think they can do it. The thing is, if you manage to craft a game that everyone wants to be a part of, that's great. Mostly because if you don't get in on the big thing, you feel left out. You know, you're kind of Tony Soprano in like every 3rd episode of The Sopranos where he's just walking around being really like fat and sad to himself. I mean, like the Elder Scrolls 6, that only went into pre-production in 2018. And then it wasn't until late 2023 when it actually entered active production. Now, unfortunately, I can imagine that the Elder Scrolls 6 will not have as much hype as Skyrim, mostly because the Elder Scrolls 5 has came out 30,000 times, and also Starfield. Look, I'm going to be honest with you, man. I really tried with Starfield. I really did. You know, I tried to tick all the boxes myself. A character where you can't see their face, the biggest body size imaginable. But even then, the game was just so mid. So mid. No wonder it never came out on Snowy. And then, obviously, talking about Rockstar, GTA 5 came out 12 years ago. I still remember as a wee little lad, I went to my local game station, which is kind of like GameStop in the UK, except Game Station, I think, has completely fell off. Like most, you know, video game stores now in the UK and in most of the world, they don't really sell video games. They just sell golden Thanos Funko Pops. And I still remember turning up to my local game station, knocking on the door, because they shut 2 minutes prior, and the manager told me, he looked me in the eye, gave me a wink, and he told me to piss off. And obviously we have GTA 6 coming out in 2026. It won't be delayed, I promise. So he goes up to some random employees that are leaving the building, basically saying, you know, when's the delay? When's the next trailer?
When's the delay? When's the next trailer? I want to know. You don't know.
Now, unsurprisingly, This is not a good idea at all. You have seen the work culture behind Rockstar, how Take-Two are basically whipping them with overtime and crunch hours and just these poor guys. And I guarantee Take-Two, the publishers for GTA games and, you know, any kind of Rockstar game, they have definitely used part of the budget for GTA 6 to hire a personal hitman for every single employee to make sure that nothing gets leaked. They probably have their phones tapped. They probably have their computers tapped. They probably recreated that scene in Felina in Breaking Bad, like, you know, the funny laser pen just being pointed at the family. That would be like a GTA dev sat down at dinner with his family every night. Just this laser pointer at his forehead in case he talks about the game at all.
When's the delay happening?
Now, the meme is going on about is like there will inevitably be some kind of delay for GTA 6. I mean, that's not even like a community theory. A lot of people do think that this is probably coming because a lot of games, they think they'll be done and then they'll realize, I don't know, there'll be like a faulty line of code that could brick the entire game. Or, which is more hilarious, one dev leaves in a nasty line of code, usually with some kind of in-joke or just straight up something, and then usually the publishers or the big heads don't see it until it's already too late. And that's why you'll probably have like a 500 gigabyte day one patch for GTA 6. I mean, back in May last year, Rockstar actually said that the release date was being pushed back until May 2026 instead of the 2025 release date. I'll be honest with you boys, GTA 6 coming out, very excited for it, very happy. You know, it's going to be great. All the streamers are going to turn their VPNs on to be able to get early access as soon as possible. I can't wait for streamers to speed run through the game, beating it in about 20 hours and then saying it was an unfulfilling experience because they didn't take their time with it because they were scared about the rat race of not finishing first. But one game that I think we really should have is Bully 2, or at least some kind of Bully remaster. You know how good that game was? You played as some like bratty kid in a school and like all the characters in like the town and in the school, all the teachers, they all had like their own personalities. They were all named. They weren't just like random NPCs like you'd bump into in like GTA 4, GTA 5. I'm not really sure how GTA 6 is going to be able to top it. The thing is with sandbox games that they've always lacked is like buildings you can go into. Like even in GTA 5, there was like next to no buildings you could actually go into. I feel like in GTA 6, they're going to include a lot more of those. Or what they could do is what The Last of Us 2 did. Whenever you kill someone in the game, you'll just hear someone, you know, shouting their name down the street. Carl, no!
Angel!
So where does this lead us? So you might know, or you might not know, that Rockstar is actually a British company. Because Rockstar was actually founded as Rockstar North, which is in Scotland forever! You know the film with the Green Man? And he talks about onions a lot? Yeah, it's the same place as that, basically. Obviously, now, Rockstar is a monolithic company. They've got offices in many different countries. But it did start off in the UK. And as you know, GTA YouTubers, they, some of them can be pretty bad. To the point that the actual voice actors of GTA games end up hating them.
What? People, do you not understand? Do not believe anything that you see on the internet from, you know, Boss Man, Fuck World, or whatever his name is, or any of those guys.
Now, the problem with GTA YouTubers is the problem with any kind of YouTuber if you commit yourself to a single game. There will be low periods. When a new game comes out, we're in the money. It's raining dollars. It's raining pennies everywhere. And that's great. You know, like everyone's excited. People want to learn, you know, the lore of a game. What's the best weapon? What's the best car? Is there like any kind of Easter eggs or secrets? And like, you just think, oh my God, like there's so much to talk about here. There's so much money I can make. But eventually, like pretty much everything, it does dry up. Like for example, with GTA 5, unless there's like a new like big Chungus event, the game does dry up. And if you're a GTA YouTuber, you kind of run out of ideas. So you'll just make your 50th video talking about the Mount Chiliad mystery again. I mean, I still remember making videos like well over 7 years ago about YouTubers that would like fake the release of GTA 6. Like they'd say that they've got the disc and stuff and they obviously just like printed it out or something like that and got like a sticker and put it on top. But like these videos, they have aged perfectly because I feel like a lot of people in the GTA scene have not changed from that. Now, one GTA YouTuber took it upon himself. He thought, no, I'm not going to fake having GTA 6. That won't work. What could I do? Mount Chiliad? No, I did that 2 days ago. What could I do? Oh, I have a genius idea. I'm going to take a flight to Scotland, where Rockstar North is, and go and harass the devs about the game. He even brags in the video talking about how he basically, flew all the way from America to Scotland to basically harass a bunch of probably overworked, underpaid employees.
We are live here from Edinburgh, Scotland. I flew all the way over here because I'm sick and tired of waiting for the answers.
But honestly, going over this video, this guy sucks. Like, he's just running up to employees, startling them, asking them about delays. And like, you can see the employees are terrified.
Is there another delay? What about the trailer? Is there another trailer? You can't tell me? You can't tell me nothing.
The second guy, he doesn't even open his mouth because there's probably a sniper watching him to a sniper taught how to lip read in case he says the words GTA 6 so he knows to take the bullet. Could you, unironically, if you were a dev and you leaked anything about GTA 6 and then Take-Two found out that you leaked something about GTA 6, could you imagine how fucking over your life would be? Could you imagine how over your life would be? Like, it would be so over that it would nearly be going into We're So Back. Like, it would be that negative, it would almost cause like an Ouroboros of it being over. Like, you would be sued, your family would be sued, Take-Two would probably sue your grandchildren, and then when the game comes out, they'd use the profits to sue every friend and family member you've ever met in your life. Like, could you imagine being a Rockstar dev? You're basically put into like the internet coal mines for 12 hours a day. That building, that big stone building. And then as soon as you leave the building, you've got this like American guy bragging that he like flew over, like he got like a 12-hour flight to come and see you and harass you. Yo, what do you think about GTA 6, man? Oh my God, that's like so cool, man. Oh my God. Hello, it's me, Tom Holland. I'm playing Spider-Man. And then Tom Holland's like, oh my God, whoa, oh, Iron Man, whoa, I've got a new suit, whoa, thank you, Iron Man. I don't know whether it's just me, but like compared to the British accent, the American accent is just like so fucking zesty. I don't know why. It is so zesty. What happened over there? I'm saying this and my audience is like 60% American. I'm going to be shot. I'm going to be shot. But yeah, Rockstar had people, working 100 hours a week. And then if they drop below 80 hours a week, their contracts would get terminated. Now, obviously, these poor employees being harassed aside, Rockstar does have a problem because at the minute, GTA 6, it's too big. It's too big. It's too inflated. It's too enormous. It's too pyro commission sized. Like, the thing is, you will definitely 100% have contrarians that are ready to make videos criticizing GTA 6. You see all those videos on YouTube and it'll be like someone shooting water in like one video game, and then it'll be like shooting water in another video game, and one of them has like really good physics and the other doesn't. It's like, okay, but which game am I actually enjoying to play more? Like, there will be videos like that. Like, it's the argument that I always think of as well. Like when they were showing off physics in video games, like I'm not sure if any of you remember the legendary Gears of War 2 meat cube, which was this huge cube of meat that was just like, flapping around everywhere. And everyone at the time was like, this is the next generation of gaming. And as we know as well, the real moneymaker won't be GTA 6. It will be the multiplayer, the shark cards or whatever they call it. And also, like, Take-Two, they got some pretty fucking scummy business practices, by the way. I mean, a great example is like they purposely released them on consoles first and then on PC like 1 to 2 years later, hoping that people end up double dipping. That's something that they've actually said themselves. So they hope that you buy it on console, even if you're a PC gamer, because you're that desperate to play the game. And then eventually, everything's settled. Maybe you want to play it again on like better hardware, more stable system. Then you'll buy it again on PC. Like, it's fucking evil, genuinely. Now, to be fair, Rockstar have taken steps to try and improve their work culture. Like, they partnered with the IWGB Game Workers Union. Now, what happened to the fella that went around harassing the GTA devs? Unfortunately, he privated everything. Mostly because people were atting him on Twitter, calling him a complete moron. I mean, this also talks about a wider problem we have with video games. I mean, like, a great example is like when they were making Assassin's Creed Shadows, reports came in that the devs were basically just relying on like psychologists to be able to make it through the development process. And then Ubisoft had to implement like anti-harassment plans for their workers. I mean, to be fair, Assassin's Creed Shadows, it came out. I never played it. Unlucky.